Welcome to our video on the top 10 weather disasters of the last decade. From devastating hurricanes to catastrophic wildfires, extreme weather has left a profound impact on communities around the globe. In this countdown, we'll explore the most significant and tragic weather events from 2013 to 2023, examining their causes, effects, and the resilience of those affected. Join us as we look back on these unforgettable moments that remind us of the power of nature. 1. Typhoon Haiyan, Yolanda, Philippines, 2013. In 2013, Typhoon Haiyan, also known locally as Yolanda, made history as one of the most powerful tropical cyclones ever recorded. The typhoon unleashed its fury on the Philippines, particularly devastating the city of Tacloban. With wind speeds reaching an astonishing 195 miles per hour, the storm surge climbed up to 20 feet, swallowing everything in its path. Over 6,000 lives were tragically lost, and millions were displaced, left to rebuild their lives from the ruins. Economically, the damage was staggering, with estimated losses of $5.8 billion. The aftermath of Haiyan served as a stark reminder of the vulnerability of coastal communities to natural disasters. 2. Hurricane Harvey, United States, 2017. Hurricane Harvey crashed into Texas in 2017 as a Category 4 storm, bringing with it relentless rain and catastrophic flooding. In Houston, parts of the city were submerged under over 50 inches of rain, transforming neighborhoods into vast lakes. The human toll was significant, with at least 107 lives lost. Economically, Harvey was a giant, causing $125 billion in damages, making it one of the costliest natural disasters in U.S. history. The storm highlighted the increasing challenges urban areas face due to climate change and infrastructure limitations. 3. Wildfires in California, United States, 2017 to 2020. California faced a fiery ordeal from 2017 to 2020, as wildfires blazed through the state, leaving a trail of destruction. The Camp Fire in 2018 was particularly catastrophic, becoming the deadliest and most destructive wildfire in California's history. The fires forced mass evacuations, and the air quality deteriorated to hazardous levels across the region. Tragically, the Camp Fire alone claimed 85 lives, and thousands of homes were reduced to ashes. The financial toll was immense, with damages estimated at $12 billion over these years. These events underscored the critical need for fire management and climate adaptation strategies. 4. Cyclone Idai, Mozambique, Zimbabwe, and Malawi, 2019. In 2019, southeastern Africa was battered by Cyclone Idai, a storm that brought torrential rains and winds of 120 miles per hour. The cyclone caused widespread flooding, leaving cities and villages submerged. Over 1,300 lives were lost, and countless others were left without homes. The economic impact was severe, with damages estimated at over $2 billion. Cyclone Idai highlighted the vulnerability of developing nations to climate-related disasters and the urgent need for international aid and support. 5. Australian bushfires, Black Summer, Australia, 2019-2020. Australia's Black Summer of 2019-2020 was a fiery nightmare, with bushfires consuming vast areas of land across New South Wales and Victoria. The fires were unprecedented in their intensity, fueled by extreme heat and drought conditions. 33 lives were lost, and nearly 3,500 homes were destroyed, leaving communities in despair. The economic damage was estimated at $4.4 billion, with long-term ecological impacts that will take years to heal. The bushfires served as a wake-up call for Australia and the world regarding the realities of climate change. 6. The 2010 Pakistan floods, Pakistan, 2010. In 2010, Pakistan experienced devastating monsoon rains that led to massive flooding, affecting over 20 million people. The floods swept away homes, infrastructure, and livelihoods, leaving a trail of destruction across the nation. Nearly 2,000 lives were lost, and millions were displaced, forced to seek refuge in temporary shelters. The economic losses were staggering, exceeding $10 billion, with agriculture and infrastructure bearing the brunt. The floods highlighted the urgent need for improved water management and disaster preparedness in vulnerable regions. 7. Hurricane Maria, Puerto Rico and the Caribbean, 2017. Hurricane Maria struck the Caribbean in 2017, leaving a path of devastation in its wake. As a Category 5 storm, Maria wreaked havoc on Puerto Rico, causing severe flooding and widespread power outages. The storm left the island's infrastructure in tatters, with long-lasting consequences for its economy. Tragically, estimates suggest that 3,000 or more people died as a result of the hurricane and its aftermath. The financial toll was immense, with damages estimated at $91.6 billion. Maria highlighted the need for resilient infrastructure and emergency planning in hurricane-prone regions. 8. European heatwaves, Europe, 2019. The summer of 2019 saw Europe sweltering under one of its hottest seasons on record. Temperatures soared above 104 degrees Fahrenheit, 40 degrees Celsius, in several countries, including France, Spain, and the UK. The heatwaves were not just uncomfortable, they were deadly, contributing to over 1,500 heat-related deaths. Economically, the heatwaves led to widespread crop failures and significant losses in agriculture, particularly in southern Europe. The events underscored the increasing frequency of extreme weather events linked to climate change. 9. Cyclone Fani, India and Bangladesh, 2019. In 2019, Cyclone Fani made landfall on the eastern coast of India, unleashing winds of up to 130 miles per hour. The storm severely affected the states of Odisha, West Bengal, and parts of Bangladesh, leaving behind a trail of destruction. Over 100 people died in the region, though early evacuations helped minimize the death toll. The economic losses were significant, estimated at over $8 billion, with infrastructure and agriculture bearing the brunt. Cyclone Fani highlighted the importance of effective disaster management and early warning systems. 10. Typhoon Mangkhut, Philippines and China, 2018. Typhoon Mangkhut was the most formidable storm of the 2018 Pacific typhoon season, impacting the Philippines and southern China. With winds exceeding 160 miles per hour, Mangkhut brought extensive flooding and landslides, causing widespread damage. More than 120 lives were lost, predominantly in the Philippines, where communities were hit hardest. The economic damage was estimated at $2.4 billion, with agriculture and infrastructure severely affected. Mangkhut underscored the need for robust disaster preparedness and resilient infrastructure in vulnerable regions.